Africa, hello Nigeria, hello the rest of the world. Once again, this is your boy, Dr. 96, aka The Realist. It is my pleasure and mega joy to share my opinion with those who care to listen. Today, I just want to reflect on how Nigerian government outrightly disrespects the citizen and Nigeria Medical Association (NMA) by bringing in the Chinese doctor. Despite the fact that Nigerian people, Nigerian citizens, they expressively made their opinion known to the federal government that they don't want the presence of Chinese doctors in Nigeria based on the fact that those countries where the presence of Chinese doctors have been felt in this period of COVID-19, the death rate as a result of COVID-19 has surged up and the number of infections has dramatically increased. So Nigerian people, they made their stand known to the government, but it is so annoying. It is unbelievable that the Nigerian government disrespected Nigerian people again, and they disrespect Nigeria Medical Association. I think this is time that Nigerians, that is the masses, this is the time that they have to wake up and should not expect anybody or organization to fight their collective fights for them. This is a collective struggle. By the time we allow individuals or certain group to fight collective battles, then it shows lack of seriousness by the people and the government of the day. They don't take us serious. They don't take our demands serious when we fight as individual or as a minor group representing a minority set of section in the country. So it is imperative now that Nigerians should see clearly that the federal government, the elected officers, they are not interested in the lives of Nigerians. They are only concerned about their own immediate gains. Even at this critical situation, they are not interested in our lives. Those who brought the Chinese doctors, I believe that they are doing so because of their own personal interests. Because at the end of the day, they are going to give a bogus account of the expenditure as a result of the invitation of the Chinese doctors. So this is annoying that people could be so gullible, people could be so heartless to the point, to the extent that people are now playing with the life of the masses just for the monetary gain. I think we have to say no to all these barbarian acts. We have to say no to this stupidity of highest order. Nigerian lives matters, and the elected officers representing us, they should know that the masses voted for them willingly, for them to come and rule them, not to come and destroy them. It is completely unbelievable that the people, the masses elected to represent them, they are now, they have now descended so low to the extent of playing with the masses' life just for their own parochial and myopic benefit. Lives of Nigerians matters, Our medical doctors, our medical teams in Nigeria, they are doing wonderfully well. They are doing gorgeously okay. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, they've been able to manage the infections perfectly okay. As we speak, the number of infections in Nigeria is less than 300, while the number of casualties is just around 6 or 7. Then why do we need the presence of Chinese doctors in Nigeria? So this compromise, this lack of disrespect, this this barbaric disposition to people by the government need to be stopped. And they will not stop until we masses, we show our bitter reaction, we show our anger by demonstrating. The Bible stated it clearly that the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and only the violent shall take it by force. Nothing good comes easy. If we as Nigerians, if we want the federal government, if we want our elected officers to take us serious, it is high time that we correct the status quo. Because to the elected representatives in Nigeria, they believe that they are above the people. They have failed to realize that they are not above people who elected them. They are enjoying this stupid immunity just because the masses, the electorate, those who voted for them, they have failed to realize how powerful and how efficient they are by ensuring that the elected officers do what is required by the masses. It is not the other way around. The government shouldn't impose to the masses the will, the aspiration, the yearning, the expectation of the masses should be respected in any reasonable democracy. In any sustainable democracy, the people are at the top of hierarchy. The people should be the priority. The opinion of people should be respected. Why should they bring Chinese doctors? By now, I expect Nigerians to be on the streets agitating and asking the federal government that what will be the interest to the masses. Now they've brought just 16 Chinese experts. How are they going to distribute them? We have 36 states in Nigeria. Are they going to share a expert for 2 states? Because there is no logical or sensible reasoning in the federal government action of bringing the Chinese doctors to Nigeria. And we need to ask them questions. We need to make our opinion known. Enough of this silence and quietness. As fellas rightly said, we Nigerians, we fear for unknown. We fear things we see. We fear things we don't see. We have every reason to fear. And that has to be stopped. Because our leaders, they are feeding on our fear factors. They know that we only shout within the confine of our houses. And that is the end of the day. If they don't see a strong resistance and opposition, they will not stop disrespecting us. Even the Bible made it clearly that the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and only the violent shall take it by force. And it is a common saying that nothing good comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. There must be a sacrifice for every desirable result. There must be sacrifice. It is sowing before harvesting. We have to enforce our will on the federal government. The masses have to make their stand clear and conspicuous. I was I was listening to the interview when the minority leader, in person of minority leader speaker, in person of Bajabi Amila, when he was probing the Minister of Health about the welfare of the medical doctors and the nurses and those medical officers who are at the forefront of fighting COVID-19, those who have sacrificed their own personal life to fight this battle, those who are at the forefront on daily basis, those who are putting their lives on the line on daily basis, as normal practice across the world, they are paying hazard benefits to those who are at the forefront of fighting coronavirus. And then Honorable Gbajabi Amila asked the Minister of Health that what have they put in place in form of compensation for those doctors, nurses, and other healthcare practitioners who are sacrificing their own life to take care of infected people. I was surprised that the Minister of Health has no solid or reasonable response to this question. Rather, he was saying that there is no incentives, there is no benefit, there is no bonus for these risks that these medical personnel are facing. He said it arrogantly that because they are doing their job, that it is their routine job to check on people, to assess people. Then Bajabi Amila asked him a very simple question that if COVID-19 is a novel virus, that is, it is a new virus, nobody has ever been exposed or treated this virus before, then why is it their daily routine? The idiot could not answer. It shows the Minister of Health do not even have interest of Nigerian medical practitioners at heart, not to talk of the masses. We can see the type of leadership we have in the country. We can see the type of people who we have willingly submit our lives to govern. I think Nigerians should wake up. It is not too late. If we stage a protest, maximum of 2 days protest, then the federal government will listen to us and they will have every reason to return the Chinese doctor back to China before their quarantine period is over. Now is the time to stand. This is just my stand. This is just my point. Thank you very much. Those who care, those who are interested in the lives of Nigerians, please, if you come in contact with this video, please share. And I want to employ Nigerian bloggers. Those of you who have a bigger platform, please use your platform to create awareness, to enlighten people, to stimulate people to resist oppression at all levels. God bless you. Once again, this is your boy, Dr. 96, aka The Realist. Be real. Let us all be real. Let us be our brother's keeper until we show absolute and unconditional love to ourselves. No one outside our race will show love to us. God bless you. Bye for now.